Everybody, two things in this video. Do you want to buy this? Covered it earlier. One more touch on it. Got about 7 days until it expires. And in yesterday's video, we talked about Dino Destroy. Is this really a meta deck? I'm going to do some gameplay through it. I played it a little bit yesterday. Like any deck, you can win, you can lose. It's just about what you get RNG and making sure you play things right. That's pretty much it with every deck, but we're going to go through some gameplay if you want to check it out. The nice thing about it is there's not really any expensive cards here. So let's check out that offer. As you can tell, 2 variants. Obviously, you get the avatars, 35 boosters for each, credits, and gold. Really, this is, I mean, I'll look at the spreadsheet for percent discount, but really, you look at this, 600 gold, how much does that cost down here? I mean, 100 more gold is $10. This offer is $10. So when I'm looking at this, if you're a spender at all, I almost automatically classify that as a must buy. 100 less gold, other things for the same amount. Yeah, I'm going to buy it because I'm a slight spender. In the spreadsheet, it's about a 71%, almost 72% discount. I'm actually adjusting some of the pricing in this, doing some chatting with some people, and I'm going to make the spreadsheet a little bit better. I like what I see as far as getting some figures figured out to help you make those purchases, whether you're free to play and or spender. But right now, I still think regardless of how you look at this, if you're a cheap to play or even a free to play, I think $10, even if you're doing the season pass, make it $20 for the month. That's not bad hobby budget. I would look at buying this. It'll help you with some gold and credits. Again, anything I do as far as a hobby, I always look towards spending some money on. So I'm okay with buying this. And I think anybody who plays the game, even if you want to be free to play, this, I don't know, hobby budget, that's sort of free to play, right? Anyway, I'm going to get it. I would recommend if you're even considering spending money on the game that this is worthy buy. Just don't forget to do the shop trick that we did in the video above. But before we do the gameplay, I think this is a pretty normal destroy type situation, but you've also got a devil dinosaur in here, which in my current playing, I found that I don't use him a ton, but he can be okay. I'm not getting cards that I really want or not working well. Sometimes what you'll do is you'll commit to Devil Dino. You'll use your White Queen. You'll use your Agent 13 to give yourself some additional cards. Drop Devil Dino on a solo lane, and then use maybe Arnim Zola to drop that and get the Devil Dino into 2 other lanes. That's the best use I've found for that. Otherwise, it's your typical sort of destroy situation. I like Shang-Chi. Hobgoblin adds an extra effect in there. So like I said, I'll do some gameplay here. Let me know what your thoughts are about this deck. Do you think it's really that good? I don't know if, I think it's decent for a lower level player to sort of use. Arnim Zola might be a hard card to get. Same thing with Sabretooth. It just depends what your collection climb is like. I know that for me personally, I got Zola a little late. Sabretooth I got pretty early, I think, but Venom I got late. The rest of these I got pretty early. All right, game number 1. Let's see. We start off with some Hobbs. Nothing I can do turn 1. But they threw a Korg at us. I wonder if this is a Hawk deck. If it is, I don't know, that worries me a little bit, but we'll see how it shakes out. And anytime I start throwing Nova out or any destroy cards, you get a risk of potentially having somebody Cosmo or armor. So we'll see what happens. Ooh, oh, there's that Korg. I haven't gotten any of my destroy cards yet, which could be a problem. All right, so there's a little bit. I normally don't like using Nova that early, but I don't want to be stuck with something later where I can't get to him. This is definitely a Darkhawk deck. All right, so we're gonna put our Sabretooth mid and that there. I like dropping the Hobgoblin over on Morag. All right, so he's got the Devil Dino as well. All right, we did not get Shang-Chi. What he's got a 15 Devil Dino, mine 240. That's the one thing where Devil Dino right here is a complete waste. Let's see, what do I got in my deck? I got 6 in my deck, the 12 Darkhawk. Pretty sure this is a loss here. I'm trying to think of any way I could do anything special here, and I don't think it's going to work because even with a 12 dark, I'm already 4 down. It's 16 down. I can't do anything there. I'm not going to risk the cubes there. One thing I do want to mention is that, I'm going to show every single game in this. Sometimes I miss stuff. Sometimes I don't. I'm a normal player just like everybody else. If you see a certain point in a game where you think, hey, you could have really gotten a win there through something, certainly let me know in the comments below. But I don't want to hide any part of how I would play something or how it plays, because I don't think that can do anything good for a player like yourself who, needs to know when there's certain times where you just need to walk away. Uh-oh. We both got destroyed X. I don't normally love putting Nova in a situation like that because then it's going to get eaten before I hit the Wolverine. I'm going to take a risk and put Nova off to the side. Don't know if I love that or not, but I'm going to try it. Of course. There goes the risk. I'm dropping White Queen for turn 4. so that I can get an additional card, because this might turn into a Devil Dino type situation. Ooh, interesting. I can move cards to New York on turn 6. So I think we might end up leadering each other. What do I want to do? Actually, let's do this. And then on turn 6, I might leader. We'll see. Let's see. We've got a Zola. So they're likely going to leader, I'm guessing here. I could Zola. I could clear out these cards and Zola Wolverine. Get him at a couple spots. Or I could leader. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to leader here and then pull over whatever they're going to pull. It's going to be interesting to see if they leader here. Because if they leader here, then I can't pull anything over. And there'll be a up, and then it'll give them 2. Let's just roll the dice on this one. Yeah, that's exactly what they did. Yeah, that's what I was worried about, is that they would leader in the same spot. Obviously, I could have done something slightly different there. I should have maybe done the Devil Dinosaur. That was probably pretty obvious that they were going to do that. One of the things where it's just like, are they going to leader? Because what I was worried about is if they leadered anywhere else and I played maybe my Devil Dino. That's why I held back on that, because I was like, maybe they won't play leader. It's one of those where you could potentially roll the dice. I will say that being above infinite makes it so that I'll take a little bit more risk, but oh, same guy. Guess who's back? It's the person I just played. All right. And see if we can improve and get a win here. Turn 2. See what we get. I don't like Atlian at all. It's very unfortunate. Hey, Yandu. Of course, they keep getting their carnage. I got my Venom, but we'll see what we get here. Of course. This is actually really cool animation. Wow, that's awesome. Can I burn them? Anyway. Don't like any of this. We'll see how it shakes out. I'm sure they have Killmonger too. Oh my god. And an arrow? Yeah, see you later. So their deck is definitely way better than my... Well, actually, hold on a second. So if I do that, I'll lose... I'm already losing this lane. I only get 4 mid. Depending where Zola puts it. Let's see. Yeah, but I'm not going to get... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get this. So I'm going to retreat here for sure. Even with a Zola, I don't like anything that's happening there. So far, not very good games with this deck. After each turn, fight, destroy the weakest ones. All right, that's not terrible for me. We'll see what they've got going on. I really want to put my Bucky over there. Do that for now. All right, not the end of the world. Losing an Agent 13. Turn 3. And I'm not getting good rolls on my cards here at all. This is really stinky, as they say. Go ahead and do that. Nice. Enjoy that. And do that. All right, so they're going to White Tiger next turn. We know that. They're going to get a 7 in each spot, which means that my White Queen would die, and they'll have 15 on the right. I do not see a way I can win this at all. Maybe if Wolverine would have popped another spot, but it's I can't. Even if I play the White Tiger somewhere, it won't do me any good. So far, very bad with this deck. I don't know if it's just, again, the way I'm getting things. All right, did you know that I got a rock? I didn't know that, but now I do. All right, let's see if we can get something going here. Misty Knight. Okay with that. So we got some Venoms out there. We got our Winter Soldier out there, but I'm not loving how everything's looking right now. I'm going to bring out the White Queen to see what they have. I think it's a great use of getting information. They're not playing a lot. All right, so they've got a Doom. Man, I wish I could play that Doom earlier and then Zola it. That'd be fun. All right, so this is set up sort of where I should probably Devil Dinosaur and then use my Zola on that. I think that should be able to be a decent play. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I'll have a 13. I'll have a 13-point Devil Dinosaur that I'll be able to put in these 2 spots. We'll see how this shakes out. I would maybe consider snapping, but it's not that strong of a play. Oh, well, so much for that. Now I'm glad I didn't snap. All right, so now I've got that one locked in. You know, this actually is, I'm pretty good here. This is, I can snap, I'd say almost for sure doing this. And I'd get this boomer snap all the way, but we'll see what they do. I don't know how they would beat this unless they are proactive. Actually, I've got priority, so they can't Cosmo me. I suppose they could just load this up and I'd get screwed, but I think they're probably going to think that I think I've got this one and that they're maybe going to try to play here. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I suppose they could arrow too, but my last play was Misty Knight, so all right, it still shouldn't matter. Yeah, so that's a good play on their part. They could have definitely... I mean, actually, that still wouldn't have mattered. I mean, because they're not pulling everything. I would have still had these here. So got the win. Finally got something to work. I got lucky, I think, a little bit with the Professor X play, even though I was set up decently with the Zola so that I could have even moved that around and Zola'd somewhere, but I still had a backup play there where I could still win the middle. All right, next match against Lucas. Let's see what we get to start off the hand. Venom, Agent 13, and Nova. I like all of that. I do not like Wakanda. That is very stinky. I'm okay putting that there just to get some points in the spot. Turn 2. All right, we got a Juggernaut. All right, let's just throw that there. I don't mind. I'm hoping I can get my Carnage and maybe they play a little bit. All right, can't do that this turn. Not that I'd want to. There's not really a lot. Hopefully I can get my Carnage and they play something mid. Let's just move this. I'm just putting... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me think about this. Just put that over there for, again, some additional points. Interesting. Waving, huh? I'm good with that. The only thing I don't love about this is if I put this here, now I cannot... I wonder if this is a Galactus deck. If I put this here now, I wouldn't be able to move it later. But you know what? I wonder if this is a Doom Wave. I'm going to put it there and I'm going to risk it. We're going to see what happens. See if it's kneel before Galactus. Kneel before Galactus. Of course, that's what it is. Now I'm going to have priority the whole time, though. Now I get my Nova over here, though, which is good. Man, I like that. Ooh, I like that. Let's, man, but he could have a null. I don't love that I have, I want to lose priority here if I can, but I can't not play that because I'm probably going to get Shang-Chi'd, so we'll see. Oh, interesting. All right. The Spidey move. So I'm up 15 here. So death, or let's see, what am I? I'm up 17. So if he's got the null, I'm done. If he has the death, I'm fine. So if he's got destroyer, I'm done. I think those are the main... Yep, there you go. Boom. So I'm really happy that I played that. He must not have had the null or the destroyer or a Shang-Chi because, I mean, he had multiple outs there to win that. Definitely was it not at any point where I would have been willing to snap. I sort of wish I would have, but I'll take that win. I'm pretty happy with that. Especially a Galactus Spider-Man play. Dirty. All right, we got Sixer. Let's see. We start off the hand pretty decently. We got a Nova and a Bucky and a Sabretooth. I like being able to play Nova to start. That way I can make sure that I get some points to any of my other cards out there. Ooh, I want to put that there and then hopefully get a destroy card. If I don't, I'm not going to stress about it. Yeah, I knew an armor was coming there. I don't know why. I just could feel it, which is fine. It's not the end of the world. This could be really bad. I'm basically YOLOing this right now and hoping I get either Carnage or Venom off the top. If they would have snapped, I would have been out of here. I would have just bounced. This is one of those situations where like everything's just not looking good. I need a Carnage or not. Jeez Louise. All right, well, it is what it is there. So I'm going to keep playing. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Bye. See you later. Just sometimes that's what happens. You got to do what you got to do and get out. That was a smart snap on their part because the longer they let it play out, the more opportunity I'd have to potentially come back. So smart on their part to snap right then and there. Will Danny. All right, let's see. All right, we actually have a destroy card on our hand to start. All right, we like what we see here. Just at least to start. We'll get the Bucky out there. We'll get the, see if we can get the Sabretooth out. Ooh, all right. I like this a lot. I like this. So if I do that Bucky now, if I do Bucky now, next turn I'll have 4, and then I can do the Wolverine there. Let's do that. And then I can, yeah, I'm gonna actually snap here. I like snapping early. We'll see how this shakes out. All right, so now I've got 5. So you got to do this. You got to do this. And I could literally keep feeding my Sabretooth to that nonstop. Okay. So I can just keep getting energy the whole time. All right. So obviously got to do that. Got to do that. I'm debating this. Yeah, we'll do that. Sabretooth on the Altar of Death is fantastic because it's free energy the whole time. It's awesome. All right. So they have an Odin. All right, so I feel pretty good about winning mid now. I don't know how they'd get that one. What are they going to take from me? All right, that's not a big deal. I don't really want to play that. Actually, it wouldn't be bad to play on the JJ spot, but you know what is a good thing here? So let's keep doing this. Let's do that now. I think I want to save that Venom for turn 6 on the left-hand side as well. We'll see what happens here. I'm surprised they're still going. I mean, I guess they've already committed to the 2 cubes. I wouldn't be surprised if they... Ooh, a Gamora, huh? All right, so now we've got to start playing everything. So we can do this. We can do this. We got 5 more, and then I could do this here. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty good about this. I mean, they could certainly Shang-Chi left. I mean, I'm going to get 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 out of my Devil Dinosaur, so I'll have 15 right. So if they do Shang-Chi left, I mean, they've got 2 points to get 2 to 3 points. They could win off of that because I have priority. So we'll see. But I think that's, for them to expect me to do this on the left-hand side would be pretty impressive. And honestly, I feel like they deserve the cubes there. We'll see how it plays out. I bet it's a Shang-Chi, but I should still win right. So let's see how this shakes out. What is it? Yeah, an Odin. Interesting. All right, well, there you go. So a decent win there. Good GG's, Willie Danny. So not so bad. No 8 cube wins there, but I feel pretty good. Anytime you see Altar of Death and you got something like Sabretooth in your hand, it's just like, all right, we've got Barrel Hero. Starting off, all right, 2 destroy cards right away, which is really good. I like that. We got a Monster Island, which I could potentially Venom up. Turn 1, they do Mantis. And we got a Shuri's Lab in the middle, which could be fun. I like that with a Wolverine. We're going to go ahead and Carnage the middle now. Is this some sort of zoo deck? That actually, hold on. Turn 4. I'm risking myself a Shang-Chi here. I'm gonna do that for now because I want to Venom the left-hand side. This is a super weird deck. I do not know what they're doing. All right, so my last ability to destroy anything is this. And then next turn, I can play my Devil Dino and my Agent in the middle. I'll get 2, 4, 6 with the new card, 8 with the card the Agent returns, so it's 11. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and snap here. I don't know how it's gonna shake out, but we'll see. I'm not sure what deck. I mean, it might be a Galactus over there, to be honest with you. Maybe that snap might have been a bad snap. We'll see, because the Iron Fist in the all right, not the end of the world. A good play. All right. I feel like I highly doubt they're gonna do a Shang-Chi there. They could Shang left and win. They've got a lot of ways to win here. So if they have a Shang-Chi, they could Shang left, but they could be worried about me Shunging right. So we're just going to play this out this way and see what happens. Maybe they have a Shang-Chi left. Maybe they don't. They could be worried about me having a Shang-Chi. All right. They don't know Shang-Chi yet. Helicarrier. Oh, that's a 20. That's a big win there. All right. So good game on their part. I knew they had a Helicarrier and I totally didn't think they were going to play it, honestly. 2-point loss in the middle. I can give them some credit for that one. Obviously, Monday morning quarterback, you put the Devil Dino and the Agent 13 over here on the Spider-Woman location. You got that. Could have easily won there. Given that I knew that they had this card, I should have factored in. That's the type of thing where, like I say, I like to leave these things in because I 100% totally forgot that I pulled that from them because I ate my White Queen and was just... All right, we got an Isle of Silence, which I don't really care about. We got Paco. The starting hand is nothing super exciting. It looks like it could be building up to a Devil Dino type build. Ooh. This could be bad. This could be bad. Not sure what I want to do here. I might... Oh, you know what I could do? Put Devil Dino mid and then Arnim Zolit. Oh, wait, no, because ongoing... man. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, this is real bad. This is real bad. Discard for them. APOC. Yeah, this is a loss. I can tell. I'm not gonna... As soon as they snap, I'm gonna have to bounce from this for sure. I mean, I should be playing these over on the left-hand side. All right, so I can APOC over there. Just YOLO this and hope that Wolverine goes to the right. This is pretty much... What are they doing there? Ugh. All right, let's see what Zola does. Wrong card. That's unfortunate. Whoever's got the least amount. That is a play where you snap before you do that, like 100%. It was a good play on their part, but they very much should have snapped before they did that. I would have never, yeah, it's a snap earlier, buddy. You get 2 cubes instead of 1. It's a big mistake on their part. And as I said, that's a big part of this game. Like, regardless of how good or bad your decks are, knowing when to snap and when not to snap, that is overly critical because had they snapped before that turn, I would have been like, I probably would have left given the fact that I didn't have good cards. But in a situation like that, you have to snap. You have to snap there. All right, so our hand's turning out okay. We're getting ready to play for turn 2. We've got Nova turn 1. We got Agent on, this is interesting. We got a Gambit, but that's really, and our costs, our 6 cost cards cost 1 less. Throwing Thor middle just for points purposes. Maybe I'll get a Mjolnir, who knows? And then I want to get Carnage and or Venom on the left-hand side, if possible. I think this might end up being a Devil Dino Devil Dino Zola situation. Could have saved that Agent 13 for turn 6 would probably have been the better play. But again, I didn't really have a lot on the board at that point. That's not a big deal. Kind of an interesting Spider-Man play there. I'm assuming maybe they Professor X that. This is now interesting. What do I want to do here? So my options here are I Hobgoblin right, lock that in just in case it's a Galactus player. I could Devil Dino there, have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'll get 13 points, and then I could Arnim Zola it next turn to both locations. But if for some reason they Professor X over on the left-hand side, then I'm sort of SOL. I can Venom, and that's really it. I think I'm going to go with the Hobgoblin right side. No, that's hilarious. All right, so obviously I'm going to be carnaging over there. So let's carnage that. And I've got 4 more points. I think I would do that. And then just hope I lock in left and right. That's a small, I'm not going to win left, but I'm trying to do that to get the points to the other sides to see if I can get it. Because I'm with carnage there. I don't know. I'm not going to snap, but I feel like this is probably my best play. Destroyer's a bad play. Gambit wouldn't be bad, but he's got a Wolverine out there. You know what I could do? Hold on a second, actually. You know what I could do, actually, is that. I can Zola the Hobgoblin, and I don't think he's going to... I mean, he could load up on the left-hand side. Let's get YOLO on this. If we win this, this is the end of the video. We'll see what happens here. Don't load up left. Don't load up left. All right. Fine. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Wow. A Galactus play on that turn is so funny. Oh, I can't end on that. I'm gonna have literally 0 points. It's so funny. I did not see the Galactus play there at all, but it would have been a great play had it not been Galactus. I wasn't even thinking about it. That was a good play. I'll give it to them. I'm surprised they didn't snap. They should have snapped. That was a good play. I got to give them credit for that. That's a really good play. All right. Let's see. All right. Turn 1. Oh, that's a terrible. I mean, the only thing I could again do there is I could Zola it. Oof. All right. Now starting off with good cards in the hand. This is very much looking like it would be a Devil Dino Zola situation given what I'm getting. Oh my lord. This is just straight terrible for me. I could just give up bar with no name and just... I don't even want a Hobgoblin on the right side because it could put it on bar with no name and then I would give them the win on that. Oh no, see now I've got it there. I'm sort of surprised they keep feeding that. Maybe they're gonna Scarlet Witch that or something. I don't know. I'm snapping because I want to Venom this spot next turn. I mean, maybe they might straight up Storm or something bar with no name and I'm gonna be SOL. All right, well, they're done there. So the only way for them to win this is if they have a Storm, or a Scarlet Witch left-hand side, and that's it. So I'm just going to go through with this, leave it just like that. If they get that over there, then good on them. I don't think that's the deck they're playing, but I don't know. They might have it and they could just play it there and win. All right, so no, they retreated. Again, that's a reason to snap before you make what you think could be a winning play. Could it cost you? Yes, but that's the whole thing with that concept of the game. It is a poker type mentality where you're really thinking about when should I bet and when should I not bet. And that I think is probably the biggest thing with this game in general is you got to know those things. All right, turn 1, we got okay cards in hand. We got a Nova, the Devil Dino, Zola, and Agent 13, which makes me and then a Camp Lehigh. All of this is making me feel like it could be a Devil Dino type situation. We'll see. Oh, interesting. That's not going to do me any good. We've either got Doomwave or Galactus here, right? I'm doing that just in case it's a Galactus situation. And I'm actually going to snap here too, because if it is, that means I put myself in a pretty decent situation and I get a free Sabretooth at some point. It's not. Okay. Maybe it's a Doomwave. Oh my god. Or Destroyer. Wow. Give me my Shang-Chi. All right. Let's see here. What's the way to win this? I got to do that and then Zola it. My only chance. Let's see. So my 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Rock. All right. So I can put 13 points on both of those, which would technically win it for me. It is insanely risky. They've got priority. All he's got to do is Shang-Chi right, and I'm done. This is if I wasn't above infinite, I would not play this. I would 100% retreat. Again, if I can pull this off and get the win, so I get 13 points mid. If he plays everything right, I'm good. I mean, I'm down 10 here. What am I down there? 9. Let's just YOLO this. If he plays anywhere, I'm totally done. If I see a card anywhere else, it's 100% over. Do not do this play ever if you're playing. It's bad. I'm shocked they haven't gone yet. They're probably thinking like, it makes me think they don't have a Shang-Chi, but maybe they think I've got a Galactus. And so they're thinking playing right. That's the only thing I could think they're going through, because this should be an easy win for them. Like all they literally have to do is play like an okay. Oh yes. Wolverine, Iceman, Carnage. Oh, the Wolverine's gonna hurt me. Stay there, Wolverine. No! That's gonna be tied in mid, but he's gonna win for differential on the right-hand side. Dang. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That was a good, again, don't do that. That Wolverine RNG was a kill me. If that Wolverine would have popped there, that's a win for me. All right, starting off with a destroy card, Hob, and I've got Bucky in hand. White Queen I really do like. So far, the deck has been playing the similar as all other decks, where it's like you're just up and down a little bit. Oh, that's bad for me. All of this is bad for me. I might have to back out of this one. We'll see. So it's, you know, not a great situation, but it's not the worst. Oh, that hurts for Zola too. Oh, okay. All right, turn 3. We've got a debris going out there. What do we got? Is this, what sort of deck is this? Huh, interesting. I'm gonna play White Queen mid on turn 4. Do not know what sort of deck this be. Maybe Khazar? Onslaught type situation. Khazar, they skip 4. Interesting. Okay. Okay. They're going for some miracle action here, huh? How can I hurt that for them? I'm gonna snap. They're gonna play Sarah somewhere here. I hope they play it mid, because then that will give me the mid. Yep, there's Sarah. So that locks up mid. So I should win mid, no problem. Okay. Now I just need to win 1 lane, which should be right. 2, 4, 6. So that gives me a 9 point there. I'm already up, what, 8 plus another 9. That's a 17 point win on the right hand side. They shouldn't have any amount of cards to get them there, which should be solid. I don't see how they could win that. I mean, even if they arrow me left, they'd have to anticipate a Shang on the right-hand side, which would be insane. Okay, this could get risky. Ooh, even riskier. Ooh, that was close. Wow. All right. Closer than I thought it would be, but still a solid win there. So I don't remember where exactly I started off the video. It was probably in the 101, 102 range. I want to show decks like this as I keep going. I think it's something that a lot of people ask for. They want to see gameplay, and I want to show you guys everything. My mistakes, just the general losses, even when I don't make a mistake. So that way you can truly understand how a deck plays, because I think one of the biggest factors in this game is understanding when to stay and when to retreat and when to snap and when to run from snaps. It is crazy critical, and I think almost no matter what deck you have, you can still climb up. Now, is it a lot harder with decks like this? Yeah, it can be. Is this really a meta deck per se? It's not bad. It's okay. That's my general judgment on this. If I played some things a little better, maybe had slightly better RNG. I mean, I think one of those 8 cube losses was a Wolverine drop into a spot, is what it is, right? And I got to make sure I don't tilt. Those are things you got to keep in mind. So I hope this video has been helpful for you. I mainly put it out for the offer part of it, but I also wanted to do a follow-up gameplay. If you found this helpful at all, please consider hammering down on the like button, click that notification bell, etc. I doubt many people made it this far, but if you did, I'm doing a subscriber blitz / subathon. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So any help you'd be willing to do for that, I'd appreciate it. Share with your aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, cousins, all that sort of thing. Until next time, hope you have a wonderful day.